We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the New York Giants. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Carson Schlesinger coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing.
19, Johnny Lions, trap 60, Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun, Brown. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
18 Cardinals. 60 Nazareth, 60, 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos, ready.
Brown now from the gun on third down. Rivers free. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down.
And the Browns first down.
18 Rattler. 18, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cup 19. Go.
Back to throw now on first down. Ball tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick six to take the lead.
Partner, you'd have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miss kick, and I would say their plan worked to perfection.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Cleveland offense ready to go. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone saying, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinals. 60 Falcons. 60 Falcons. 19 Lions. Trap 50. Trap 50. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. Brown. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. You talk about this Giant defense. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key.
70, 60 average, 60 average. 19 tight, 19 tight.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. And this is going to be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game. It's certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Read alert.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's one. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now it's 3rd and 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Yeah, this will be a Giants 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
43-yard line.
Looking to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's one. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Trip McDuffie with a pick. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. On a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick six, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Going for the deep ball. And that is incomplete. You look at this Browns defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Now a first carry here for the running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry use. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career. And the Browns have taken the lead. Charles, they had 6 DBs out there. They were thinking pass. They surprised him with a long run.
I wonder if they saw that and just checked to it. Maybe had an audible and said, you know something, against 6 defensive backs, let's run the football. Let's get our big guys downfield and match up with the littler guys and see if we can create some space. And not only did they create space, they created a path all the way to the end zone.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. He'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Well, that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Ready.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Ready, set.
The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Get it. Cougar 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
The slot man in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to it. That doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. A nice, consistent gain.
That's out to the left, flat and complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it's 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 43. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 43. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6.
Panther 11. Here we go. Set. Viking 8. Warriors 17. 19 tight. 19.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. At the 23, it's second and 12.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
And now an audible here into something else.
Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60.
Here we go on second and 12. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Panther 60. 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Browns. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Cam Little to kick off.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They can really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On first down, they'll go to ground attack. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A big play there. 50 yards. And the Giants are back within a score. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead is down to 4.
Giants 14.
Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half. But they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Okay, ready? 19 Chargers, 19 Chargers. Back 80. 18, Pioneer.
Throwing to start the drive. Brown. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Hey, smash Broncos. 19 Chargers, 19 Chargers. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Looking to throw. Brown. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the jump. Come on, come on.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
First down pass.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He finds his man, complete. It's Wood. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They'll drop to throw. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and
a play action fake. They'll look to throw. That is caught. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree. One thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. I think we just saw that there.
We saw that indeed, picking up the first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Wood. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. With his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Giants have retaken a third-quarter lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's 2nd and 10.
Go! Come on, come on. Pass on lead. 60 Bobcats. 60 Panther 11. Panther 11. Go!
Back to throw. Brown. He's going to go up top again. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead here this third quarter. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had it quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your turkey bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. The secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Wood. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 43.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Jacob Parrish on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup.
Hands it off out of the gun. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now.
Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Walford's got it. Complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. But he's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Now back to throw. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Ready, ready.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this 3rd quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got to move him downfield, but that's a play where he just shouldn't have thrown the football. And then ultimately could wind up costing him the ball game.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And the returner down to a knee. And this will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, and somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders look at all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun of me, got my with a tree. Son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Went for a drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play